Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to reading class. Today we are going to be going over your weekly vocabulary and spelling words. They go to the story The Great Kapok Tree, and it's a really awesome rainforest story, and I hope you enjoy this week's reading lesson. So we're going to start off with The Great Kapok Tree and Rainforest Vocabulary. The first word is rainforest, which is a tall, dense jungle. And this is the type of rainforest we're going to be talking about, a rainforest that has really thick, dense areas, and it has 4 layers that we're going to discuss. The canopy is the leafy layer of the rainforest. Tropical is an area where it is warm and humid year-round. So if it's tropical, there's a lot of moisture in the air. Another vocabulary word is a bird. A bird is an animal with wings that lays eggs. And one type of bird that is found in the rainforest is a macaw. A mammal is an animal with hair or fur that has live young. And a monkey is a mammal found in the rainforest. Reptile, an animal with scales that lays soft, shelled eggs. A snake is a reptile that's found in the rainforest, and there's multiple types of snakes that we'll be talking about. An amphibian is an animal that spends time on land and in the water. A frog is an amphibian found in the rainforest, and there are so many cool frogs that live in the rainforest that we're going to discuss. Humid. Humid is the air that has a lot of moisture in it. Remember, it's a rainforest, so it's very hot and humid in the rainforest. A habitat is the animal's surroundings, and the habitat we're going to be talking about is the Amazon rainforest. Conservation, keeping the environment safe and natural. So when you conserve something in the environment, you're being a conservationist and you're keeping the environment safe and keeping it in its natural environment. So tropical rainforest spelling words. These are your spelling words for the week. Tropical. So remember, you want to think about the different syllables that you hear. So when you spell these words, you can get all of the vowels. Each syllable has a vowel, so tropical. So hopefully you hear the 3 syllables. So you have the O, the I, and the A. It's a very hot and humid place if it's tropical. Next is a forest. A rainforest is a luxuriant, dense forest rich in biodiversity found typically in tropical areas with consistently heavy rainfall. So let's go through this. So luxuriant means really rich. Dense means really thick. Okay, biodiversity, you have a lot of different things living in one area. And consistently heavy rainfall, that's why it's a rainforest, because it has a lot of rainfall. The environment, that is the surroundings or conditions in which a person, animal, or plant lives. So your environment is everything that surrounds you. So look at that one, environment. So there's a lot of vowels in there, and there's multiple syllables to help you to figure out how to spell it. So make sure you break environment into the different syllables. Hear those different syllables? Every syllable has a vowel. Forest floor. The above ground layer of a forest that is made up the tree roots, the soil, and the decaying matter. So everything that falls to the ground, that would be the forest floor. That's the decaying matter. Next is the understory. So our first layer is the forest floor. Then we have the understory. It's a tangle of shrubs, young trees, saplings, palms, and vines. It's hot and damp here, and the air is very still. So the first thing we had, let me go back one. Let me see if I can get it to go back one. Is the forest floor. Okay, so the forest floor is at the very bottom. Okay, that's the forest floor. Then we go to the understory. So the understory is the next level. Okay, that's the tangle of shrubs, which makes sense because shrubs are short, and young trees, the vines that all are thick, and you have a picture that you're looking at of the actual forest floor. Then you can see the understory right there. It's a tangle of vines. Our next one is the canopy. Now we have the forest floor, then we had the understory. Now the canopy is like an umbrella. Okay, it's all of those in the forest. The canopy refers to the upper layer of the habitat formed by the mature trees, the ones that have all the big leaves and they're really full. And then you have the next level, which is the emergent. So you have the forest floor, you have the understory with all of the vines and the shrubs. Then you go up on the tree. Okay, you're going up. All right. And then you have all of those, the canopy, which is all the big trees. And then when you go a little bit taller, you have some taller trees. So it's the name given to the tops of the trees that poke above the rainforest canopy. So here would be the canopy. And then if you have some trees poking up and with their leaves up top, it's the very sunny up there. Only the strongest and tallest of trees reach that level. Then rain is a moisture condensed from the atmosphere that falls visibly in separate drops. Everybody, I think, knows what rain is. Humid, air containing a really high amount of small droplets of water vapor that's in the air. And humid is when it's really, really hot. You go outside and your skin gets wet without you even sweating. It's just like so hot and humid. Endangered. An animal that is endangered is close to extinction, meaning that there aren't very many of that type of animal left in the world. Okay, so that takes us back to, and I wanted to go over this one more time. Okay, so you have the forest floor, which is the above ground level. Okay, it's made up the tree roots, and you can see it right there in the picture. In the same picture, you have the understory. That's a tangle of shrubs and young trees, saplings, palms, and vines. It's really hot and damp here, and the air is very still. So you have the forest floor, you have the understory. Then you go to the canopy. That's where all of that thick layer of trees, all those leaves come together, and it forms a canopy. It's like an umbrella. And then the last one is the emergent. That's the name that's given to the tops of the trees that poke out above the canopy. Okay, it's very sunny here, and only the strongest trees and plants reach that level. All right, well, those are your spelling and vocabulary words for this week. They go to the Great Kapok Tree. We're going to be studying the rainforest in science, in writing, and in reading. It's going to be a cross-curricular unit that we're going to do, and we are really excited about sharing the rainforest with you. All right, take care, and we miss you.